So before we even begin, what is bifurcation? It is a CPU feature enabled through BIOS or EFI, which allows us to split a PCI Express slot, usually 8 or 16 lanes wide, into smaller chunks of just 4 lanes each. This is usually accomplished through using a card like Hyper M.2 from ASUS here, which has 16 width wide bus. However, we can add 4 4-lane wide M.2 NVMe drives inside it, and all of them can actually utilize full bandwidth to the PCI slot through one PCI Express card. For systems that do not support bifurcation, a lot of manufacturers are actually utilizing this ASMedia ASM2824 chip, which is a PCI Express switch. It allows us to connect 4 4-lane wide M.2 NVMe drives or 16 lanes over just 8 lanes that this card actually has. So coming up, we'll go through a sped up video of me actually opening up this card and trying it in a 2019 Mac Pro. And as you can see, here we have a good looking card with no PCI switch. However, this fan gets really loud. As for the drives, I'm simply going to use my OWC4 M2 drives and transfer them into the Hyper M.2 card. So how does this ultimately look like inside the Mac? Well, if we go into the system report, under NVMe Express 3 branch, we can see that Apple SSD is detected. Another card that I have is as well. However, only a single Aura 1TB drive is being shown here. If we jumped into PCI cards and into expansion slot utility, we can actually see that this particular card is being reported as only 4 PCI lanes wide, not the 16 that it actually has. And in the soft RAID utility as well, we can see that the 3 drives are actually missing. It only has one single drive available, which is the part of its RAID 0 config. So there you have it. It does not seem that bifurcation works on a 2019 Mac Pro, at least yet. Thanks, Apple.